Arunachal Pradesh has over 26 major tribes and over 100 sub-tribes having their own distinctive culture, dialect and traditions. But one thing that is most common among majority of these tribes are a lack of scripts and very few historical written records. That also by non-tribals. Traditions and culture have been passed on to the next generations through oral literature and other forms. But today efforts are being taken up by many of these tribes and even some individually to preserve the records and findings made by researchers about their history. A report.
Nocte is one of the major tribes in Arunachal Pradesh, and just like many other tribes, it doesn't have its own script. But this lack of script now is not a barrier anymore. In Tirap district, a Nocte young man named Wangtum Humchha Lowang has recently launched a Nocte digital library with an aim to make people, and specifically the young generation of the Nocte community, aware about its culture, tradition and its history. Lowang is a final year master degree student in political science. The library is a section of his website, noctedigest.com, which he sustains on his own. Mr. Lowang says that the digital library gives free access to books, reference articles, and historical documents about the history and culture of the Nocte tribe.
Nocte Digest Digital Library, also known as Electronic Library or Online Library. So it's a collection of more than 10 books, 15 reference articles, and at least 30 historical documents. And all of it is in downloadable in the PDF format. So all of the contents of the digital library is about the history and culture of the Nocte tribe. And all of the articles, books is authored by foreign non-Noctian and Noctian writers. In the digital library, the oldest book is in Romanized Noctian language. It was printed in 1840 AD and was written by Mrs. Ruth M. Bronson, the wife of American Baptist missionary Miles Bronson. The book is actually a translation of Worcester's primer and was given the title Natahe Herang Tapanwa Nyabrang, which means the first book for children's learning. So through this book, Mrs. Bronson hoped to teach the Nocte people how to read and write in Nocte language, in English language.
Mr. Lowang says that the information on Nocte tribe is sufficiently available on the internet but are scattered here and there and needs a lot of efforts to connect one with the other. This digital library has compiled all the required information in a single place in categorical order, making things easier.
I've divided the library in 5 steps. Step A, where one can find books written on the Nocte tribe by foreign authors. It includes both grammar, dialect, history, culture, and all that. And in step B, there are books written on the Nocte tribe by the Nocte authors only. So it also contains like everything from dialect, culture and history. So it's all jumbled up. Nothing is like, not only one type of content is there in the library.
Mr. Lowang claims that around 70% of the facts and information about Nocte tribe can be gathered from his digital library. For Notice Diary, this is Rakesh Doley, Air News, Itanagar.